Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to take a look at something a little different, something that's not Marvel or DC. I had some requests for things that were not Marvel or DC, and could I go over them? And I said, sure, let's see what I can dig up. This is the Star Wars the Thrawn Trilogy. It's a comic adaptation of the novels by Timothy Zahn. This is by Dark Horse Comics, and they got the license to Star Wars at the time, and they have published a comic version, if you will, of the Thrawn Trilogy. There was a lot of excitement when the Thrawn Trilogy came out because there hadn't been any Star Wars in several years. And it was the first time that we'd had some Star Wars content in a long time. And this was authorized Star Wars content. This was an official continuing on of the Star Wars storyline by Timothy Zahn. The script is by Mike Barron, and the pencils and inks are by Olivier Vatine and Fred Blanchard. And this happens after the destruction of the second Death Star. So this is right after Return of the Jedi. And there we have Grand Admiral Thrawn. I think it's a good adaptation. It's cool to see it in comic form. I used to have the novels, but when this came out, I was like, I gotta get the comic version. And the art's pretty good. It looks and it feels like Star Wars. And it's a pretty decent sized book because it adapts all three novels that Timothy Zahn wrote back in the day. But it's the size of an actual book, like a novel itself. So it's not a comic book sized comic. This is like a novel hardcover, a graphic novel. And so it's really cool. There's Dark Force Rising. You know, we've got some different pencils on this one. Terry Dodson did the pencils and Kevin Nolan did the ink. So it's not the same artwork throughout the story. Here's Mara Jade. Like I say, I think this is really well done. I kind of wish they would have adapted these novels into the movies, because that would have been cool. They had the stories already written. But what do I know? I don't make motion pictures, so I can't say anything. The Last Command. There's the last in the trilogy. Pencils here, again, Mike Barron still at the scripting duties. Pencils are Edvin Blukovic, and inks by Eric Schanauer. I think everybody did a good job on the artwork. Picture quality is good. It's kind of a smooth feel to the pages. It's a little on the glossy side, but not too terribly so. And there's no extras in this. This is out of print, but you can still get it. It's a little pricier than when it came out, first published, but it's out there. You can maybe find a copy out in the wild or on the internet. If you like the Thrawn trilogy, I think you'd like this. I always liked the Dark Horse comics doing Star Wars, and this was no exception. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate it, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.